Hi, I'm Natalie, mindfulness counselor and coach, and thank you so much for arriving here to this page. So what does it mean going from bitch to beautiful? This is basically my life story. Started off in the bitch. Now, I define bitch two ways. We either have an internal bitch or we have an external. I was lucky enough to have both. So when we talk about our external bitch, now that's when we are in comparison mode. That is when we are gossiping. That is when we listen to other people's opinions about us. That is when we are bullying, we are demanding, we are saying life should be this way, everybody should do this. Growing up, I was absolutely that external bitch. If it wasn't my way, other people would pay the price. And a lot of my external bitch was because of my internal bitch. I was struggling internally, eating disorders, self-loathing, self-hatred, not worthy. And my worthiness had to come through pushing it external. So starting off from bitch, I actually had in the middle breakdown, from bitch to breakdown, which was my eating disorder, which was my depression, till I finally found mindfulness, till I finally found how to perceive myself differently, how to see opinions of myself differently, how to actually have unconditional love for myself, how to put myself number one in my life. And that required a lot of mindfulness work, changing the beliefs I had about myself, the beliefs I had about the world, and the beliefs I had about things like parenting. I'm a mum of 4 children, 4 teenagers actually, so it's lucky me. And I had to put myself as number one. I couldn't teach my children to be number one in their life if subconsciously I was always teaching them to be number 2, putting myself as not as number 1. And all this I learned through becoming a mindfulness counselor and mindfulness coach. So one of the tools that we created with my team was these mindfulness cards. And these cards were created through working with young people and what areas of our self-talk, of the inner stories we have. So that inner bitch that constantly says, I told you you're not worthy. I told you you're crap. You shouldn't get angry. That's not right. You're not a nice person. You're not worthy. These cards help you change that inner story by becoming more mindful of what is going on in that inner bitch side of you. So I hope you enjoy these cards. I loved making them, and I hope they change your life just the way they changed mine.